You're not a catch, but you understand female nature. Boom, anger. You're upset because they're not picking you, and you know why they're not picking you. But you don't want to make yourself the guy they pick. That's why you start being so cold to women. Woo! Let's go, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And guys, I got a long overdue video today. Today we're talking about why you must stop being cold to women. See, the problem with guys is it's never a happy medium, right? It's either you're simping or you just hate women. It can't be either or. Those two options need to be eliminated, right? But guys, okay, they understand female nature a little bit. Now they want to hate girls. They don't understand female nature. They want to be a simp. This is why I'm making this video. The anger I'm hearing in some of y'all voices, in some of y'all messages, it needs to be eliminated. And I'm going to start with myself. I'm going to explain to you guys why this RP rage is horrible for you. This red pill rage is horrible for you, and it doesn't help you women at all. Let's jump into the video. Number one, understanding them works better. The reason why you need to stop being so cold to women is you need to understand them better. When you understand women, you're not gonna deal with low interest women in the first place. The problem with guys and why they're still angry and upset at women is because this is the reason. You haven't done a self-improvement to make yourself a catch, so you're still dealing with these low interest women who don't really care about losing you. That's all red pill rage comes down to. That's all the anger comes down to. This is why guys are still cold with women. And this is why I was still cold with women. I had to look myself in the mirror and say, bro, if you become the catch, if you become the best version of yourself and only deal with women that like you, you will never be upset about women. You will never be angry towards women. It's because you don't want to do the self-improvement, but the problem is this, you understand female nature. You've been watching FedEx Feelings videos. You've been watching dating content videos. You've been watching red pill videos, so you understand female nature. But you don't want to make yourself the absolute best catch as possible. So what happens is you're not a catch, but you understand female nature. Boom, anger. You're not a catch, but you understand female nature. Boom, anger. You're upset because they're not picking you, and you know why they're not picking you. But you don't want to make yourself the guy they pick. You see what I'm saying? Right? You know that they're hypergamous. You know what they want the best option for them. You know they're gonna pick the best guy, the winner. You know that. You have that understanding. But you don't want to do everything in your power to make yourself the catch. That's where you get angry. That's why you start being so cold to him. Oh, I understand have accepted female nature for what it is. I just use it to my advantage. Oh yeah. Y'all are hypergamous, all right? So am I. Y'all like the best option, all right? So am I. I'm gonna pick the best girl for me, but I know that I must become a catch. I know that I must work on my looks, my money, my status, my game. I have to become well-rounded for them to come and choose me. And when I've worked on those things, I can now deal with only the girls that like me. This is why guys are cold to women. I just broke it down in the science. You don't want to make yourself a catch, but you understand female nature. You know exactly who they are. You know why they do what they do, but you're not the best version of yourself yet. That's where the anger comes in. The simps, they're not the best version of themselves, and they don't understand girls at all. That's where the simping comes in. You see the logic there? What are simps? What are simps? I'm gonna say it slowly for y'all. Simps, they're not the best version of themselves, and they don't understand female nature. Or they are the best version of themselves, and they don't understand female nature, and they get played and used. They start simping. The true alpha male, right? He is the best version of himself, and he understands female nature. He's never angry at women. He just picks the girls that like him. He doesn't deal with low interest women at all. But the reason why you're still angry and cold at women is because you have not made yourself the best possible catch. You haven't done the self-improvement and become the best version of yourself, but you still know women. You understand their nature. So you're having to fight for crumbs. You're having to fight for girls who you know that don't really like you that much. That's why you like coffee dates. That's why you like, you don't want to do nice things for women at all, because you're dealing with low interest women. I'm telling you, the better way to do this is to become the best version of yourself, still understand women, and only pick the women that like you. That's what I'm saying. You will never be angry at women. I don't deal with low interest girls. Girls don't stress me out. I don't talk to girls who play games with me. Block, delete. I only deal with feminine, sweet, submissive, caring women that want to be a part of my life. I don't tolerate women that don't like me. I'm never angry at women. I have accepted the fact that the reason why I was angry at women in the past was because I was not the best version of myself. I understood them, but I wasn't the absolute best version of myself. And I'm still becoming a better version of myself. But now I understand that, hey, for me to deal with the high interest women, I gotta be up here. I gotta know that I gotta improve myself. Number 2, you come across as being unsuccessful with women. So when you're cold to women, what you're telling them, and this is true, you're telling them you must don't do well with girls. You must don't do well with women. Think about the women that scream, men ain't this, men ain't this. What do you automatically think? Oh, she must can't keep a good guy. She must can't keep no alpha man. That's exactly what you think, right? That's exactly what women think. When you angry at girls or you're being too cold, you're telling her, he must not be that good with girls. He gotta be like this because he's been hurt so much. That's where that saying, who hurt you, came from. Yes, the girls, they overplay it. They use it for anything. Even when you're telling them the truth, they say who hurt you. But the reason why that saying has any kind of significance is because a lot of men who are angry towards women, right, is because they've been hurt, but they haven't become the best version of themselves. So now they're just upset at girls. And when a woman sees that you're being cold to women or you're angry at women, all you're telling her is you don't do that well with girls. Because if you did, you wouldn't have to. If you were getting all the beautiful women you wanted, you were getting laid whenever you wanted, girls weren't playing games with you, you would never be angry at women. As a matter of fact, you weren't angry at women till you understood female nature. And you got tired of being played and dumped and used and flaked on. When you understood female nature, but you didn't make yourself the best version of yourself, that's where the anger came in. Number 3, you need to imprint high interest women, not challenge them. Guys, what I've learned from dealing with this main chick I've been dealing with now, going on 2 years. I want you guys to take my advice on this. I have learned this throughout this relationship with this girl. All right. What I've learned is a lot of women are not gonna come the way you want them to be. There's no way in the world. A lot of these girls, I would argue and say every single woman is programmed to a certain degree before she meets you. But what I want my guys to do is become the best version of yourself, understand female nature so you're not angry, and then imprint the high interest women. Don't challenge them. Don't be mad at them for being already programmed. Imprint them. Oh, you've made yourself the best version of yourself and you understand female nature. You know this girl likes you. You know she has high interest in you, but she has things about herself that you know are not. I'm not saying go tolerate a girl sleeping with other dudes. I know you guys have to take things to the extreme. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about behaviors, mentalities, things that she does that has been programmed in her by other people who don't have her best interests. You need to reprogram her. I want you guys to imprint women by trying to make their lives better. All right, this is who you become when you stop being angry at women. I now want to, this girl I'm with, or any girl I'm gonna date in the future, I want to make her life the best life it can be. I want to teach her things that will improve her life. I want to program her the right way so she has the best outcome of life. A lot of women are gonna come to you, even though they're high interest, with pre-programming. She has things that you know are wrong, but she has been taught and told to by people who don't know any better. But because you're an alpha and you understand the world and you understand women, but you've made yourself the best version of yourself, you know she's high interest in you, imprint her, guide the girl. What I used to do, I used to make a mistake on was, I will attract high interest women, but being cold and standoffish and not trying to teach the girl or imprint her, all I would do is push the girls away. But that was my chance to reprogram them. This is FitX Advanced. All right, you see, if you guys go back and watch my videos from a couple of years ago, the things I understand about, my understanding of women now is greater. Because I have that slept with a lot of girls knowledge, but now I also have this main chick rotation type of deal knowledge. So I understand what it is to keep women now, long term, but I also know what it takes to sleep with a lot of women. I'm just becoming more and more alpha, and I understand that, hey, a lot of these girls, you're going to have to imprint them. They're not gonna come already made. No way in the world. And because you have made yourself the best version of yourself, but you still understand female nature. This is an important video. I want you guys to follow along. Because you've made yourself the best version of yourself, because you understand female nature, you can imprint women and actually improve their lives. Because high interest women are gonna do what? They're gonna be willing to learn because they like you. The reason they like you is because you've made yourself the best version of yourself. But you still understand female nature, so you're not gonna be simping and over-validating her, but you're gonna imprint her in a way that she gets a better, clearer worldview. This is some powerful stuff I'm telling y'all. This is some powerful stuff. Because I understand women and I've made myself the best version of myself, I can actually improve a girl's life even better. But I'm only gonna do that for women that have high interest in me. I'm not gonna buy the making your life better if you're low interest. That's where the understanding female nature comes to play. I know I'm only gonna deal with women who like me for me, who are really into me, but it's because I've made myself the best version of myself. I'm not gonna expect women to like me for me when I haven't made myself the best version of myself, and then expect them to want to be with me. That's delusional. Number 4, all right? Law of attraction never fails. This is big. So what I realized when I look back on my mentality now and the things I understand about women now, right? Having this pool of knowledge I have now, I'm just growing and learning even more. What I've looked back and saw FedEx Fearless 2 years ago, FedEx Fearless 3 years ago, was I kept attracting low interest, not really high quality women. What the reason was because I wasn't that way. I wasn't high quality in terms of my understanding and making myself a priority, becoming the best version of myself. I would just attract the crumbs. But now, because I've made my life a priority, my goals a priority, because I focus on becoming the best version of myself, because I understand female nature, but I'm not angry about women, I only attract real feminine, submissive women now. Most girls I deal with are going to be really into me. They're not going to be super programmed, jaded, angry. And I remember, I'm like, damn, when I was attracting jaded, angry women, I was jaded and angry. Now that I have a better understanding, I'm attracting more sweet, submissive, feminine women. But it's because I've improved my quality as a man. Law of attraction is real, bro. And this is the thing. You guys get to see my journey. All you gotta do is go back and watch the videos. You're gonna see the things I used to talk about before and now how I talk now. I'm attracting higher quality women now because I've let go of that anger and upset and jadedness of I understand female nature. I'm not the best version of myself, but I still want to get laid. That's what makes you angry. Because you still want to deal with women, you still want to get some booty, but you're not the best version of yourself, but you still understand them. Of course you're gonna deal with the scraps, the low interest women who are playing games, who are testing you all the time, who don't really want to be around you. Of course you're gonna deal with those girls. And all it does is makes you more and more angry when you be focusing your time more on becoming the absolute best version of yourself. I now only deal with high quality, feminine, submissive women. I am not dealing with no girl who thinks that she's better than me. I'm not even talking to her. I'm not even dealing with her. Only girls that want to be a part of my life, those are the girls I'm gonna spoil, do nice things for, imprint, but it's because I know they are willing to learn, right? This is why you gotta stop being cold with women, man. Because when you make yourself the best version of yourself and you understand them, you can significantly imprint women and actually make their life better And that's how they're going to become obsessed with you. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Love you, boys.